Dads.
Today is the day. Is my camera crooked? No. You're a little crooked out there, but it's fine. Anyway, who the fuck messaged me? What are your feelings about poker? Poker, barely know her. How does this game know? There it is. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take a shot. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obliged. No, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker games and I figured I should send an invite your way. Damn it, okay. That sounds great. I love losing money. Anyway. Welcome back, guys. We're gonna go play some poker. Matt invited me to poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way, I spot Matt, who's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should have brought something.
Oh.
Hey, man. Crap, I should have brought something. No worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. How long have you guys been doing this for? Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with guys. It's never really high stakes. Hi, and hi. How are you guys doing? We pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover over a patio, drinking beer, chatting. Robert sits in the corner brooding as usual. Mitchell, glad he could make it. So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money. Just like old times. Craig's a resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker. I'm well aware. Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. Are you still as terrible as you were in college? Poker face. Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker.
Well.
Everyone stares at me. Okay, maybe that's a little defensive. Okay, I'm bad at poker.
Nice.
There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs.
Oh,
This is basically my thing. I'm giving back to the community.
wink.
Plus, I'm happy just to sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks.
Yeah.
Guess you brought pigs in a blanket. Not Craig.
Oh.
Hey, my chia seed and granola and Ichi balls are just as delicious. Different kind of balls I'm interested in right now. Everyone laughs. Let's get the game going. We'll take a seat at the table, master stealing cards. The first couple rounds go easily and I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious Craig is winning. But it's obvious that Craig is running the show right here. Craig, how'd you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everyone's tell. Like Matt will scratch his ear.
Oh.
Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie.
Hey.
Wait a second. And I think you just loudly announced to the whole room you have a good hand. Yeah, yep, that's me. What's Joseph's tell? Everything. Literally everything. This man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I've God on my side. See, you can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? Honestly, the man's an enigma. Enigma. Ligma. I hate this. Robert raises a glass of whiskey to us in solemn salute.
Nice.
I think he wiped the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoyed the company.
Hey.
Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it. Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah. What are you, a drug dealer now? Yeah, what do you need? Horse, speed, 120s? I can get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer, that's maybe 72 hours and a favor called. Maybe I don't need you today, maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. Oh, I don't really, I'm good. Right. But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. Yo! dropped my phone in the toilet and this is back up until I get one replaced under warranty. You know, Robert, I like you. I don't know why, but I do. Everyone remembers the sympathies. We've all been there. We all go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs in a blanket. Pigs in blankets? I don't know. They're just very good. I think there might be cheese in them. I don't know if I have enough to raise you this round. You can always bet your firstborn. If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Brian Hayes are a handful, to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating 100% dad capacity at all times.
Nice.
Actually, technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change its diapers. So now I'm changing a real baby and the fake baby.
Oh.
There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walk in on her as she's tried to take a doll apart and try to see how the poop mechanism worked, but she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of, wait, do we have poop doll stories? Everyone has an agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there is already. Can we just go back to poker and not talk about poop? Matt does another hand and we quickly forget about poop. I don't like saying poop so many times. We run out of pigs and blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible.
Oh.
These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at my coffee shop.
Oh.
It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys. It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys.
Oh.
I can see it now. Pierce the kale chips. Pierce the veils of a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego. Yes, I am familiar.
Well,
We all look at Matt confused. It's
It's
maybe not any of your wheelhouses. How's the shop nowadays?
Hey.
Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate. Come on. Eyeball. If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know. That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively.
Hey.
Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her, though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all of his chips and is taken to tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals us all cards. So what's it going to take for Robert to give a damn this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, we did like 3 nights ago, you know, when you fuck. Well, now I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. I got a Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. I was saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral. Now you're talking my language. He throws the keys to his truck on the table. Fuck. She's seen better days, but she can still pull a trick. She can still. Yeah! She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground. Nope.
Hey.
Myself and everyone else on the table immediately folds. Deal the cards, Bry Guy. Are you guys sure you want to? You heard the man deal. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. So I know what you might be thinking. Robert put his old workhorse up for grabs. His only mode of transportation, at times in his life only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities with gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I was always like this. It was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck. Great biceps. But it didn't last long, though. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck. Great biceps. But it didn't last long, though. I lost everything in a game of Pai Gow in the back of a Shenzhen tea house on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything gone. Clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near blah 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 park and had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, steal my way back to American soil. And in those 3 years, I saw the greatest depths of human fear, love deeper than I ever had, and lost it all many times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this.
Hey.
So let's make this more interesting. Robert produces the deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table.
I...
Why the fuck do you just have that on you? All I have, all I am. Are you prepared to go to the distance?
Oh.
Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sort of towel he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. I fold.
Hey.
Everyone erupts. Fine, fine. The whiskey's yours. God damn, that's kind of hot. So, Robert, when are we gonna fuck? And that's why you don't dance with the devil. So what was it? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellas.
Hey.
Fuck! Next week, boys? Next week.
Hey.
You got it.
Hey.
I'll be here. Sure thing. This has been very relaxing. I sincerely doubt I'll wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight. Keep working on that poker face, Mitchell. We all say goodbyes and head our separate ways. That was so fucking hot.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Hugo and Damien, hello. How you doing? Hey, you up for anything tonight? Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown, and we're wondering if you would care to accompany us. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Whoa, why can't I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I gotta destroy this computer. Mitchell, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run a Derek's boot and nuke a... Yo! Yeah! You can run a Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive. But once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters together. Chill. The Victorians were very well versed in information technology. That's not even the same word! Security! Mitchell, do you want to go to see some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see art. Damien and Hugo invited me to a monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. I don't see Damien or Hugo anywhere, and I feel a little uncomfortable standing among these fancy art people. Mitchell? I turn on. It's Joseph. Hello! Joseph, what are you doing here? He scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How can you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art, appreciatist. Uh-huh. Okay, fine. Damien invited me to the art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too? Yep, admittedly, I'm a little out of my depth here.
Oh.
Thank God, I thought I was going to be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know, thank God.
Oh.
Yep, I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. The points get you into heaven, that's how it works. Anyway, we're the guys. I look around, spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just... I look at spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived to the gallery. Good eve, good eve, good eve. Evening, friends.
Oh.
Who's ready for some art? I have no idea what I'm in for. Same.
Ah.
All you have to know is that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally a table that has free wine and cheese. I like art now. I got the table on my sights. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go help myself to some teeny wines. Give me some fucking cheese. I think I need cheese. I think I need to cheese up before I delve into art appreciation. Good idea. Appreciating the art does burn a lot of calories. Gotta carb up on these crackers. Justify some word up to the snack table. There's a pretty nice spread of little plastic clubs of white wine and some crackers, grapes, and cheese. This is more my speed. We had a couple cheese cubes in silence. These are really good.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't eat dinner. I think I probably just fill up with stacks if I'm sneaky about it. I already ate dinner, but I always have room for cheese. I'm going for more crackers. Cover me. I shield Joseph from the small crowd of mild-mannered art people from milling around the room. I don't think anyone's paying attention. We should probably get back to Damien and Hugo.
Yeah.
Right, let me just fill this cup with cheese first. For the road. Road cheese?
Yeah.
The best kind. The more I interact with him, the more I actually like him because he's very similar to me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. I said one, not even one. What? This gallery's a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of I'm not even sure hanging on the walls. Oh geez. What am I looking at here? This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a metaphor for the human condition. It seems to be more of an attempt to visually represent the universal experience. That's really powerful, Mitchell. Care to expand upon it? I'm kidding, it's a butt. Everyone else stares at the painting. Yeah, it's definitely a butt. Yeah, I definitely like Joseph a little bit more now. While a valid assessment, I feel like the artist was trying to make a different statement. Probably how much you like butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents a sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitalization. You have some big words, mister. How do you figure that? That's what it says on the placard. Okay. Let's look at a few more of these. Walk on the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by, what's the word? Realism. Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron's... I want to say patron. Patron. Patreon. Scoffs loudly. Psh, I could do that. Excuse me?
Oh, my.
Hugo, not here. No, come back here. They walk away, not noticing Hugo fuming right behind them. You say you could do that, but you didn't. You didn't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece of even fraction impressive as this one. Art is truly expression of the self, and it seems like your self is so bad that your art would also be bad. Great. Hugo's insult game is the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend, he's not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry, I just love art very much. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No. It's wine and cheese. Co-signed. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which is thankfully grounded in realism and actual wine and cheese.
Hey!
We got one last stop on the tour. You lot feeling up for it? Is it going to be weirder than this? It's absolutely weirder than this. Let's do it. Damien, Hugo, Joseph, and I walk over to the performance of the street. Several masked performers in leotards wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and at us. Okay. What the fuck was that? So, quick question. Shoot. What is happening? I second this question. Performance art. What does it mean? Again, I pose the same very question to you, Mr. Fazbear. The very humanity of being human. What do you think they're trying to say? I believe it's less about what they're saying and more why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses a medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art that it's art as catharsis. That's beautiful, Damien. So what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I really mean it. Damien fixes himself. Damien fixes him with a hard stare. You gotta admit, it's fucking funny. I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the looks you're giving me, the joke isn't gonna play well with this crowd. I don't think so. It'll play well with me. Wise. We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Okay, phew. I think I'm all arted out. Agreed. We all decide to walk home together. We make our way back to the cul-de-sac. Tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around my stomach. So what I think I learned tonight was, and not just because of what I learned about art, which is nice and extremely informative, but what I learned tonight is when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. The tiny cheese lulled me to a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. Wax wings are too close to the sun. Wax cheese wings? Those would melt too. I feel like it's more appropriate imagery. Plus it'd be delicious. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this word? I don't know words that big. Stop saying words that big. Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? I dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes, but I'm not very good. It's a nice way to pass the time.
Oh.
I think I'd focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions. Like, for example, luchadors. Okay? I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, and maybe some lighthouses. Mostly boats. It's probably because you're a fucking sailor. Because, you know, he has that tattoo of an anchor on his dick. Really? Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of long history of religious imagery and artwork. What? Boats are cool.
Oh.
What about you, Mitchell? Tasteful nudes. Art is money-making business. I know it sells. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. All right, boys. Good art. Good art. Agreed. See you guys around. Whether you want to or not, we're all neighbors after all. I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over. That was a fun date.
Welcome. You've got dads.
That was a fun date. So, who to choose today? Robert! Hey. Hey, man. How you doing? Alright. Robert's pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. I sit there for a couple seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey, it says he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. This is kind of enjoyable. Look at my thumbs go. They sure are twiddling. I wonder if Robert has replied yet. He still has not responded. Twiddle my thumbs. Look at those thumbs go. They sure are twiddling. I'm becoming expert twiddler. Fuck, my thumbs are tired. Fuck, my thumbs are tired. I think you can only do this so many times. Hold on. Oh, okay. So you literally, you're limited on how many times you can twiddle your thumbs. After all that twiddling, I basically forgot about Robert. I decided to start down a rabbit hole of cat videos. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watched my 30th cat video, Robert pops back in my head. I jump back over to Dadbook and see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. Whew. I get up and walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. Let's, game show. Ooh, Family Fortune's on. Alright, Nicole. Your parents are in the lead, and it's up to you to win the big. Are you ready? I'm ready. They hook the contestant up to a lie detector in front of her parents. Who's your favorite parent? My mom? Oh, sorry. Incorrect. Next question. If both of your parents were hanging off the cliff, which one would you save? This is terrible. I love it. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for their Chef Shazberry to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk out to the refrigerator and open the door. Microwave some eggs. I feel like that's mustard jar. Mustard jar. It's just too much work to make food. I reach to the back of the fridge and find an old mustard jar. Ooh, brown and spicy. This'll be a treat. No, it fucking won't! I put my first spoonful of mustard. I put in my first spoonful of mustard and immediately realized it was a mistake. I lean over the sink and drink some water straight out of the faucet. Mustard alone is not a meal. If only I had some Parmesan. Why would that? That doesn't make it any better. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more, bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we're packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off the door. It would really bring the living room. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spend a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on, and slam. I take a leap from free throw line and rocket the sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. Yes! Yes! I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fade away. And I forgot the rest of the words of the song. No look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something Space Jam. I managed just to barely defeat myself at Horace before Amanda comes home. Then we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into the carton of ice cream with over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What? What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with brown sugar demi-glaze with a creme-fraiche, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. After a few more episodes, Amanda goes to bed. I check my computer one last time, still nothing from Robert. It says he read my message. Is he ignoring me? Eventually, I climb on the bed and get some rest, but I can't stop wondering why Robert won't message me back. It's just like real life.
Maybe if you were hotter.
How dare you? That turned me on.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I can't say that with a straight face. Get it, because I'm gay. Alright, that's enough I can take for now. Oh my god. There's some cute stuff that comes. I'm definitely going to date with Joseph next because he's actually really fucking fun. So, if you guys like content like this, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, do the other things YouTubers tell you to do, and, you know, whatever. But, you guys, I appreciate you. If you have any other games you want me to play, link those down in the comments down below, and I will try to get to it as soon as I can. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.